Being part of Woolworths and being part of this organisation is an absolute privilege. It's not very often that you get an opportunity to lead a greenfield operation with a significant capital investment like we have here, and very, very proud to be a part of this. And we've got just shy of 500 people on this site, and that's been great for Victoria, it's been great for Melbourne, and great for this community to be able to offer that employment. I don't come from the meat industry, and seeing bandsaws operate and the speed that these guys use bandsaws scares me. When I sort of went to other sites and watched bandsaws in operation, if I look at a risk profile, that nails it. That's high risk activity. You know, they're moving quickly, they're close to a high speed moving blade that's going to amputate fingers, and that's the sort of stuff that'll keep you awake at night being a plant manager.
Any safety manager has a goal in mind when they come to work to obviously keep our people safe. So the journey happened around 3 years ago with obviously the support of Scott. We decided to trial the new equipment up in our plant in Brisbane. We eventually decided to do a second trial over in our Bunbury facility. Based on that success in the trial, when we designed our new purpose-built facility here in Melbourne, we decided to incorporate the BladeStop technology with the design of the plant. This equipment's allowed us to manage out a key risk, and therefore at the end of the day people go home the same way they come to work.
We believe we have the safest manufacturing plant in the world, and definitely BladeStop is a big contributor to that. The site's recorded 5 incidents where the BladeStop has significantly reduced the severity of the outcome. So instead of having potential lacerations and amputations, we've had some really successful outcomes, or we've had some minor lacerations, band-aid injuries and so forth.
The first time we ever had someone come in contact with the blade, everybody was sort of very anxious as to the outcome, knowing what damage bandsaws can do to somebody. So to find out that the injury was actually very insignificant in terms of it was just a small cut that required a band-aid at the end of the day made the entire factory feel obviously a lot more comfortable with using the system, and the culture that's helped to build in the safety space for us, it has been extremely important as setting the foundation for safety here at MECO. We've got 10 bandsaws running 7 days a week, and there's a good morale in the team. Everyone knows they're going to come to work and go home with all their fingers, and there's probably nowhere else in Australia we can guarantee that working on a bandsaw. When it does go off and no one is injured, it's actually, you know, you can see a couple of guys giving each other a bit of a high five because they know how actually bad that could have been if they were working in the old places they worked at. So the guys out there will refuse to use a bandsaw without BladeStop on it now. We've proven how good they are, how effective they are, and how safe they are.
Well, I've used bandsaws before I came here, and I wasn't too keen on using a bandsaw again until I saw the BladeStops and started using them, felt confident. You know that it's a safe saw when it's used safely. When you've got that confidence, you're going to work better.
With all new technology, we've got to bed that technology in, and there can be concerns around risks to efficiency and speed. We know from the volume of product that we work through this facility that we have the best quality product coming out of this plant compared to our competitors at the best price. So there's no risk around the speed of this technology. There definitely is a bedding in process, and that's part of the fact when you bring in new technology and you need to work with it. But that has had no impact on our cost of this plant, and we know we put out the best possible quality and the best price out of these bandsaws, so it's good stuff.
The fact that we have technology like this and Woolworths is partnering with BladeStop is something extremely special that I'm extremely proud to be a part of. Woolworths is constantly innovating as far as safety and going to those extra measures to ensure the safety of our staff on site. Worked for Woolworths for 19 years, I'm extremely proud to work for Woolworths. The amount of work Woolworths have done on the safety side of things, you couldn't be any prouder. You can just see there's a lot less injuries, a better headspace I suppose as well. It was amazing to see. I don't think there's anywhere you could work it safer in the industry.
There are companies that talk safety is number one. This company gets it, and to invest what they have in time and people really shows that they take this stuff seriously. We wanted BladeStop here from the get-go. We wanted to have the safest possible kit from day one to make sure that the people really understood we took it seriously, and then we could embed it in our processes from day one. We like to see this facility as an opportunity to have a centre of excellence for people, the process and the technology. We've been able to do that with this BladeStop technology. We've been able to get in here and prove it in a very large scale operation, and with that information we've now been able to take that and expand into the other sites, and that can only be good for people, our business and Woolworths.